Hi there. Here we have something completely different for us because we're normally in the Volkswagen bed. We normally do a lot of Californias and beaches and stuff like that. Well, this is the Marco Polo. It's got the pop-up roof, which I will try and demonstrate was on the camera. So not promising about that, but it's quite an easy operation, so quite surprised me, hence why I'm going to give it a go. Like I say, we don't normally do many of these, but I'm actually quite impressed with this one. This is a 2018, comes with a number plate there, that BV. I don't know if that's supposed to be multi-van or not, or just MVN, I'm not sure. But it comes with that number plate. You've got tow bar, parking sensors, very well equipped vehicle, especially if this is like a beach equivalent because it's classed as the Horizon. So it's a 5-seater, leather seats, very, very clean and nice looking vehicle. If you look down the sides, absolutely immaculate car. The wheels are in good order as well, and the tyres are good. I'll get to the inside. You've got a twin electric slide. I'll show the wheel first before I open that door. You've got the electric side opening little air vented windows. As you can see by the roof's all nice. Pull that, and you can do the same that side. You've got the curtains all around. You've got the full leather interior there, which is really nice. That's with the roof down, as you can see. We've rotated the front seats, but I shall do some pictures with them rotated back in their standard position. This table, I believe, is an extra. Fits in the factory grooves, so you can undo that and adjust it forward or backwards, as well as you can turn this around as well. So all in all, stunning car. Got some lighting around there as well. This will obviously Isofix seats, and it pulls right the way forward, because I was told by the last owner he used to bring the seat forward and he'd put all the bikes in the back. So he used to go out with like bike rides and stuff, and he'd take the kids' bikes and everything all in the back there, because it's long enough to do that. So you've got this here, this is your Westphalia bag. There's a load of other bits, triangles and different things, and kits and whatever you on there. Right, so that shuts it in there. So like I say, you're putting this lever, powered there, you bring the lever, bring it all the way forward, obviously to put this down first. This will disassemble, you can pull that apart and you can put that anywhere. But it'll bring this bed forward, and then that will lie the back down and make the bed. And then you've got the bed for upstairs, which I'll get to in a minute. Right, you've got your cup holder, your little switch for there. So I'm trying to show you as much as I possibly can on this. I'll leave that door open. I'll show you at the moment. Right, with these, which I think is a nice little extra, especially if you're just camping, you've got that nice little window just to leave open if you wanted to. Little button under there to release that. But you've got the electric tailgate, you've got electric side doors and electric tailgate, which is there. And then this, apparently you can just undo this, and that just lifts up like so. Which, bear in mind, I'm doing all this one-handed, holding a camera. Very clean vehicle. It came in this clean. It was absolutely immaculate when we picked it up. Our guys have just gone a quick once over, but literally it was immaculate, it didn't need anything. I drove it back yesterday from Oxford, and beautiful to drive, drove really well. Right, another electric door. So on this side you've got another drawer, which that's got the curtains I think in there for the front. Again, another power point, the electric door, your window there, and then that's where your table's rotated. Can't really show you much of all this. You've got all your stuff down there, all your SD cards and stuff, your sat nav, your reverse camera, everything's all in there. You've got all this stuff here. Someone's trying to ring me, so ignore that. You've got 2 keys. You've got a full Mercedes service history, and it's done 30,778 miles, or it has now I've driven it back. Right, I think I might try and open the roof from here. Right, so I think all you do with this is open up that, and the push, I think. Right. Oh, bear with me, I need to stand up, it's not tall enough. So I literally just opened up that, push, and then to get it down you've got to press push to release the catch there. Right, so these, you have a release on there, You've got twin LED lights, which from memory we had one before. Might have the ignition on, I'm not sure. Right, so you've got your twin, and they're different variant. You can change the brightness of those. The little zip out windows, and when you pull this down it just goes in these layers, so it's actually quite a good design. So that's your upstairs bed with this like breathable comfort mattress. That's the stop the kids falling out net on individually sprung base, which is the same as the T6.1 Californias. So you can lift all those up. So right, so that can then go up here. Trying to do this one-handed. Okay. So all in all, very nice canvas, and it's a light colour. I don't like the dark colours, I always think they're depressing. We've got like a carbon sort of style dashboard. Obviously it's got all the Apple Play and Android and all that kind of stuff. Right, so let's show you from the outside. Very much an Eiffel, and a lot of space. I think it's got a lot more space in this than a California, as in the got a lot more room here. Let's just shut that. But I think this is the Californias are always short wheelbase. I think this is a bit longer by the looks of that length there. I'm sure you lot out there will correct me if I'm wrong. I'll say it's a longer wheelbase. And you do want that tailgate, you don't want barn doors, because if it's raining it gives you a bit of extra cover. You've got the tow bar, as you can see, which is a Westphalia detachable, factory detachable tow bar. I think I showed you the alloys this side, I didn't show the alloys the other side. Let's go around and show you those. See front parking sensors. And the roof's all in really good order. I'll show you down the side here as well, in case I didn't do this side. All the wheels and tyres look pretty good, to be honest. There's a little bit of oxidisation just on the fronts there, but other than that they're pretty well immaculate. There's no real curb rashes. The side of the back of this one. Like I say, it's got a full service history, up to about 29,000 miles. It's on 30 now, but we're going to get some parts from Mercedes, oil and filters and what have you, and we're going to give it another service as we do with all our cars. Any inspection welcome, any trial, feel free, you come down. Like I say, it drives really well, very smooth gearbox, and for once I've beat the rain, which apparently is due any time. So thank you for looking, and it's, as I said, it's a Marco Polo Horizon, the V220D, ULEZ compliant, 2018 it is, the car. I'll put the month in it in the advert because I'm not sure offhand. You've got these LED lights as well. They're called LED Intelligent Light System. No idea what that means in the real world, but there we go. So thank you for looking, and give Wayne a call on 07970 701166. I'm just giving it a last walk around there, so you can see there's no catches or any pulls on the bellows, as I call them. So thanks again for looking. Goodbye for now.